about two Chinese men who sat on a Zambian woman as they strangled.
Wukusu, it's your Ndugu Shaka Jajaga Shakur, aka M. Casa the Bush Doctor. Assalamu alaikum. As always, I hope you're good. I hope your family is good. And I pray that the Creator and the ancestors guide my words in the right and not the wrong direction. In the mix of all this diaspora warfare, all this FBA foolishness, all this xenophobic foolishness from both sides of the water, Chinese men, Chinese nationals, sat on a Zambian woman and strangled her, which is one in the many, many, many cases of mistreatment of African people at the hands of the Chinese, who hate us, straight up. It's not amazing, because I really do feel like the people who are keeping Africans apart from each other are paid to do this. I just watched a video about something else, about the Sikhs in India and their movement. And it talked about how the Indian government at one point was giving money to this religious leader on the low who came up and just like took over the movement from the Sikhs, and led it in a direction that they wanted him to go in, so that they could in turn manipulate other parties to stand up against him, or they could come in and rescue. They wanted him to attack these other parties so that they can come around the other side and seem like the hero. And I think about that in stories like that, and I hear, people who was pushing this BRICS alliance, BRICS. Y'all was getting up bigger than I told you back then. You're trading one oppressor for another. The Chinese, the Russians, now the Saudis, all these people, even India coming into Africa. None of them are coming into Africa with the intention of helping Africans. They're coming to exploit new colonizers now. Another round of colonization in Africa. And then another round of self-colonization right here in America. As I speak, we're being colonized by Zionist influences. And I'm not theorizing or making this up. Everybody knows it. This country is being run from an outside force. You got a dude in the office who's doing everything to push us backwards. And then you got black folks, pretendians, and you know what I mean? And NERABs, that's Negro Arabs. NERABs and pretendians, self-hating individuals fueling this. So we just get killed over. I just seen a video in South Africa where white people in South Africa, I refuse to say white South Africans, white people in South Africa were going to bat against South Africans. But meanwhile, the South Africans are too busy chasing out other Africans to recognize the white settler colonization threat. Because you got fools over there prompting them to fight against other Africans from other areas. Just like in Ghana, you got fools gassing the Ghanaian people to go to war with people who are not from Ghana. Do you not see what's being done to us? Do we not see it? I see it loud and clear. Just like in the black community, I'm a Muslim. Black African Muslims, black American Muslims, we need to wake up. We're not each other's enemies, but we're following behind people. I don't care if they say Assalamu alaikum. They don't like us. They have nothing for us. We don't have to bow to them. We can think for ourselves. Don't get so wrapped in this religion that you can't see straight. Same for you Christians, black Christians. Them white Christians don't care about you. Don't get so wrapped in your religion that you forget what's going on, or that you blind yourself. In the video with the whites in Africa who were attacking the Africans. One of them had some kind of baton. He was hitting the black woman. You know, apparently it wasn't hurting, but he was hitting her with it. That's the point. Brutalizing her. Now they're killing our people. And I've heard other reports of Africans who have been killed, left in dangerous situations. So Chinese people who a century ago were in the west coast of America, digging in those mountains to create tunnels for trains, and then being told to go down there and plant this dynamite. And when they go down, the white man cut the rope. The white man would cut the rope and the Chinese man would die. That's what they say. You don't have a Chinaman's chance in hell. So what I'm saying to us is, we got to wake up, y'all, and see it for what it really is. And ultimately, fam, I know you don't want to, but we're going to have to fight. They're not going to stop. They're not. We are going to have to fight. Ukusa.